Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're going to continue on with Urban Myth Dissolution Center. In the last video, we kind of let our friend get freaking attacked by a ghost like twice. And we were like, nothing we can do, bro. Let's talk to her. This woman's living the high life, must be rolling in it. She just got attacked, Jasmine. Seems like it. Doors to the building entrance and this apartment are both self-locking, but it costs a fortune, 300 or 400k a month. Okay, that better be yen, otherwise that's gonna be... Okay, it is yen. Yeah, that's not so rare in central Tokyo, you know. That's like $3k, around $3k, right? I thought this might be a safe place to live, but wow. What to do? How should I investigate? What's a good way to do this? Talk to Mio. Aiko might have some info as well. What kind of questions? What should I ask them about? Details on what happened and... Lady... Just let Jasmine do it at this point. If you're gonna ask about like what do I do when I'm investigating? Like, do I ask them about what happened? Oh, that too, but oh yeah, have you checked the rumors on socials? But around sugar dating and all that. Not sure if it'll lead to answers, but you should at least ask. Yeah, I'll ask them about... they actually want me to ask them about sugar dating. Okay, I was about to say like Jasmine's like, damn bro, these people are bougie as fuck, and I remember in the last video like her apartment was like completely covered in blood, but I guess this just belongs to Aiko's. Okay, before I talk to you, let's see, let's observe. Yes. Yes, it's very expensive, you can tell by the splotches. Hey, what up Aiko? I don't trust you at all. Don't worry about Mio. Why wouldn't I worry about Mio? About Mio's room. Aiko-san, Mio told you about her room, right? How could such a thing happen just as I was getting my clothes? I don't trust her. Her room was drenched in red. In red? Freaking Gatorade red? That apartment is really no good for her. She wants to get her out of that apartment and have her live with her because she's obsessed. She's the stalker, not her ex-boyfriend. Also, this game is freaking loud as hell. Okay, give me a sec. I'm gonna have to like lower that down a bit later. No good for her. What do you mean? That place is mostly for students. Many of our uni students live there, so I'm familiar with it. It's close to the station with lots of storage. The catch being that security really isn't up to par. So I'm thinking Mio should be living in a much better quality apartment. Maybe even this very apartment. See, I think that okay, it might either just be the game giving me like a red herring, or Aiko might be obsessed with Mio. Cause the red ghost creature thing has been with, like every time Aiko's there, right? The ghost has happened. She's always been associated with it. Every time the ghost happened, Aiko was there. That's a better way of phrasing it. Maybe you should refrain from actively posting anything for now. And she did post that cat picture. The cards aren't adding up. In my books, having a voice is the best offense and defense. That's how I've won my battles. That reminds me, who was it that posted the room photo anyway? Yeah, who was it, Aiko? Not just the poster, but the reposters too. They're all the same. The slightest hint of blood in the water and zing, bazinga! They rush over to feast like the desperate piranhas they are. Reactions like that will probably never change. Actually, Aiko, piranhas aren't that dangerous. How is Mio doing? Also, and quicksand isn't that dangerous either. Sorry to like burst your fantasies. She's barely eaten anything since coming here. Hasn't touched her phone at all, with her socials blowing up like that. She isn't talking to me much either, so she must really be at her breaking point. Probably because you like are feeding fire to the flame. Feeding wood to the flame. We need to keep a close eye on her. Feeding fuel to the flame. That's what I'm trying to say. Why take such good care of Mio? What do you mean, why? Do you know how to be a decent human being, Zammy? They're all judging Mio for her sugar dating past, but my own part-time jobs weren't all that clean either. You know, I did kill a few people during my time as a hit woman, but other than that, like, I totally understand her. As a single woman who works, goes to school, job hunts, and attempts to have a life, and manhunts as well. Don't forget that. It's that much harder. Mio reminds me so much of my younger self. I really want to help her. That's really kind of you, Aiko. I'm sure Mio can make as much money as she wants. So I'm hoping we can get her to move into this apartment. I can lend her money and connect her with lucrative workplaces. You'll help convince her too, won't you? Youth is a virtue in itself, and virtue helps you earn. See, Aiko's just not... Is Aiko or Aiko? I don't know. As long as you know your value and where to monetize it, it's easy to earn. You two, how about you ditch that tasteless part-time gig and come work with me? You'll be living like this in no time. I mean, you'll have to deal with my manipulation and also like me, you know, dousing your apartment in blood, but other than that, it seems pretty good, right? I'll think about it. Okay, journal updated. About the rumors. The internet's such a cesspool, digging up this and that because she was stalked. I've been through plenty of that myself, so it no longer bothers me. But regular girls will be scarred for life. Didn't know you were so famous. You've been through a ton. You're internet famous, aren't you? I'm sorry I didn't know. Oh, that was a long time ago. They used to call me a rising star influencer in my uni days. Oh, you know Logan Paul? Yeah, I was the Logan Paul. Why did I choose a name that's very hard to feminize? But now that I founded a company, I'm way past that silly phase. Okay, so I got all the things here. Alright. Talk to Mio. The shadow is really calm. It's so still it's scary. What do you mean it's so still it's scary? Ah, maybe this Aiko-san. Look around. Every day I get a little bit closer. Aiko-san's room is spacious but doesn't feel like she has that many visitors. No shadows besides Aiko-san's here. By the way, I heard the word look around and a song like called out to me. But when I started to sing it, I realized that it wasn't actually like a real song. So I apologize for that. Queen size bed, anything under it? Nothing at all. Why are you scared about that? I thought that beds offered storage spaces as well. What kind of lifestyle doesn't need them? What? Okay, I don't understand Zammy at all. This high up intruding must be high still. But she is funny. That's one way of living safely. If Mio could live here. No, I don't think that Mio should live here. Okay, so nothing new with Jasmine. These piles on the desk might be paperwork for Aiko-san's company. Aiko-san's. Take a peek. Job hunting consultation, promotion support, events, dispatches, the works. Oh my. Looks like purchase orders and contracts with their clients. What if she's trying to sell Mio? Not finding any leads on who the man might be, of course. The man? Just look at the high-rise CEOs and, you know, politicians. Then you'll find the man. Maybe I should just ask Aiko-san if she knows anyone suspicious. Okay, let's ask her. Who could the man be? Isn't it very obviously gonna be like related to the stalker? I get the feeling that he isn't trying to directly hurt Mio. In fact, he's trying to make Mio afraid of that apartment. Could it be your ex-boyfriend? The person you're thinking of, could they be Mio's ex-boyfriend turned stalker? See, if it was Mio's ex-boyfriend, he probably would have done something, right? Okay. I'm also thinking about this, right? The man, it's a really funny like detail that I'm bringing this up. But when the man first appeared, right, the dude underneath the bed, one way of knowing that it was a guy was that they left the toilet seat up, right? But if it just appeared, why would it immediately go to the bathroom after they ran away to like take a piss? What if the man was in the bathroom the whole time and he's like, damn, I'm waiting for my cue to scare them, but I really need to take a piss. So he did that, right? And then he went underneath the bed. Because I think that they said that the apartment is like really dark because they were watching a movie when they first appeared, right? No, they went to sleep. So Aiko might be working with this person. They want Mio to live with them, and they might be hiring, or she might have asked her ex-boyfriend for help. That's what I think is happening. Wow, how did you know? What do you... Oh, it's just a hunch. I mean, that's just me speculating, though. I do feel like there are enough signs to suspect that piece of work. Problematic ex-boyfriend. Can I ask you something? She's really angry about me talking to her. The man underneath the bed. So it's all red. Yeah. Any new things? Okay, I don't know why that freaking moose shows up. I know it's like it's our mascot, but like still, why? Mio, are you okay? Azumi, why is this happening? I didn't do anything. Why me? Why me? No, because Aiko-san thinks you're hot. That's why. She's obsessed with you. I'm here now. I wasn't there earlier, back when I could have like helped you out, but like when I said I was gonna be there for you, you know, you'll be all right. Okay, what happened? Tell me what you can. What happened back in your room? I was too anxious to stay there alone. Aiko-san was already on her way back to him, so I headed out. But then, a creepy guy was standing in the hallway. I was so scared I ran back inside. Wait, so your room got covered in red while? Yazumi. Hey, Zami. Didn't you say the man under the bed wouldn't be showing up anymore? I went out on my own because I believed what she said. Yeah, I'd kind of like rub it in her face how bad of a friend she is. I thought that would be the case. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. You know, I'm new to this job, so yeah, I'm sorry for what you're going through. I'll do my best to help you in whatever way I can. As long as it doesn't like inconvenience me too much. Tell me in detail, please. The man you saw in the hallway, he entered your room even though you'd locked up with the key. I hadn't even been away for 5 minutes. That's impossible. They must have been in the room. Like another person must have been in the room already. You ran back into your room and it was all red. And it was already Reddo. Wait, the man couldn't have snuck into your room before you, right? Was he there when you got back in? He was in the hallway, entered my room and locked the door. But the room was already a mess somehow. He just popped up out of the floor. There might be two people. At the same time though, it might actually be a supernatural thing. Why am I coming into this with the idea that it's... Wait, no. Because the first case was like there was a chair, right? And then the supernatural thing was that like whoever sat in that chair died, right? It was a death chair. But what it actually was it was a little injection thing where you got injected with deadly poison. So maybe that's the case. Like it's something that seems like supernatural, but it's not actually supernatural. About the photo of your room that was posted. Any idea who might have done that and why? I don't know, I can't live there anymore. Why me? Will I need to move? I don't have that kind of money. It could be the person that trashed it. Mia, after your room was ransacked and covered in red, did you notice anything else wrong there? I haven't really looked, didn't have time. From those photos posted online, the main thing was the red stains, right? I think so. And also like my, you know, one of the photos was like off frame a little. We'll probably be investigating your room, so if you noticed anything. I often trip on things, so I try to keep things tidy and not leave anything on the floor. If anything's fallen, the mice might be his doing. Okay. If you need to check my room, here, take my keys. Okay, thank you, I appreciate it. You also change your locks? What do you plan to do? I think that room really isn't safe for you. Yes, I agree. So I've decided to stay at Aiko-san's for a while. She says she'll stay by my side. Okay, if the red man shows up in Aiko-san's room, then that whole like idea that she's the culprit, it goes out the window. Maybe I'll be safer to do if I do what she says. Yeah, I see. So I wasn't able to like tell her not to do that. Might be difficult to talk about it, but can I ask you about the rumors online? Does it have anything to do with all this? I'm sorry, I don't know. Do you prefer we don't ask? It's okay, I can tell you. Okay. It's true that I did sugar dating like they're saying. By the way, I had to like look up what sugar dating was. She was just a sugar babe. I see. Sugar daddy, stuff like that. Living alone, going to school and working on the side was overwhelming. Then a friend suggested I try it, that everyone was doing it and that it's normal, so I started too. You get it right. 5 hours of work after class or just 2 hours with some middle-aged guy. And you earn the same as a week's worth of part-time pay. Is that really sugar dating or is that escorting? But I didn't think they'd dig that all up and then... did anything else happen? My parents just found out what's been going around the internet. I'm from a small farming town. Rumors spread so fast in the countryside. I was thinking of going home after graduations. Now I don't think I can. And if it's Aiko-san, she's isolating you from your parents as well. I've talked to both of them for now. Maybe we should be heading to Mio's room. But I'm worried about Mio. Should I stay with her? Because I kind of don't want to. For now, she should be fine if she stays here with Aiko. Jasmine, no! Jazzy! And she's saying so herself. Yeah, that's right. If they'll be together all the time, she won't have to worry. I'll get the car. Let's get on with it. Oh my god. Alright. Looks like a rough Friday night, am I right? You know. Why is it that the man under the bed shows up in an apartment hallway? Maybe it's not the man under the bed, it's the man in the hallway. The elusive man in the hallway. Did you think of something? Yeah, lots. Dude's only been popping up from under the bed so far, right? Makes sense. Under the bed and all that. Why is he strutting down the hallway? Yeah, maybe this guy isn't the man under the bed after all. About that. I kind of blocked up the space under the bed, so maybe that might have changed something. Blocked up the space? What's the big idea here? Sorry, I thought that might stop the man from showing up. You idiot, that's his evolution condition to turn into the man in the hallway. Mio was so stressed out. Listen, I know why you feel that way, but random fixes by amateurs may end up too risky. Though we don't know for sure if blocking that space made all this happen. You're absolutely right, I'm sorry, Hey, I'm not saying it's your fault, just a heads up for next time. Ask me when you're unsure, okay? That's never a burden. Understood. Thank you, Jasmine. Jasmine is like... something about her is like freaking me out. Be sure to put the bed back to how it was before. First thing, let's check the red-soaked room. Can they not say blood-soaked? Also, if the man under the bed was here, he should have left a shadow. Should check on the shadow with clairvoyance. Let me see. So I should be able to... whoop, not that. Actually, yes, this. Let me... I guess the dialogue sounds fine. Like that. He's dropping stuff. It's doing something, tossing something around. I'm probably seeing him in the act of splattering the room red, but why do such a thing? What the hell? The caterpillar? Look at the shadow on the shelves. Yikes, is that a bug or something? What the heck? No way, nope, no bugs, thanks, bye. Zammy. Toughen the fuck up. Look closer. Arms and legs galore. Why is he stuck to the shelves? Is he stuck? He's stuck to the rhythm of the beat, rhythm of the streets. Looking closer, it has a human-like face. What is it? Are those hands? Looks weird, moves weird, rather, for someone searching for books. Okay. What the hell? And this is the camera person. An eyeball monster? On closer look seems to have a body too. What do you mean on closer look? You had to take a closer look to see that? It's staring at something and blinking furiously. Creepy. Creepy. Like as if. I wonder what's going on. Needs to stand in the shoes. She should be okay. There's no way to touch it. Let's see. I can scan the whole room from here. Kitchen nearby, bed and balcony in the back. Party in the back. This looks familiar somehow. It's the search with glasses on. It's the picture of the of this thing here. Let's see. I might have forgotten actually how to do the clues things. I have 1 out of 7. Because I can't do the dissolution thing yet, right? Alright, so let's see. Let's look at the red stuff here. It's red all over. The smell is making me sick. There's no way Mio could keep living here. Now, is it actually... I don't think it's actually book. I don't think it's blood. Books tossed around. Did the man under the bed do this? Feels strange that he'd want to mess up just the books. I'd hate if the pages got scrunched up. Let's sort these out a bit. I have examined books and examined books. Yuck, I touched the blood, but it seems dry already, not coming off. These books are super bloody, or maybe not. The sides facing the floors aren't stained. Where was this book originally? Wait, something inside it? Is it a blood-soaked bookmark? Oh, it's a small note, not a bookmark. 9 p.m. Leave near door. Can't read much. Delivery memo, perhaps? That's weird. Look again. The shelves are splattered with blood too. This lady's really just taking pictures for her gram later on. Red all over the shelves. Maybe I should take a look with the glasses on. I did. The shelves are a total mess. I know Mio usually keeps things tidy. Also, some of the shelves are empty. Could be something here? Extra space. Not seeing any dead bugs lying around, so maybe it wasn't a bug. But give me a second. Alright, all that talk of, about bugs and stuff made me think that there was made me feel like there was an ant walking on my leg or something, but I think it was just you know, a little breeze hitting some of the hair. Then again, Mio's shadow is only occasionally present. Shadow with various strange traits. Is it just me, or whenever I hear about okay, so my dog we found a tick on it, right? And I was like, gross, right? But then, once I saw the tick, all of a sudden I started getting itchy all over, right? It's a very I'm very susceptible to that. Okay, think about fallen books. Alright, let's think things over for a bit. Sammy's the kind of gal that needs to actually focus on thinking before she can think. Something is off about the books all over the floor. It's weird that they'd want to mess up just the books. Why aren't any ideas coming to me right now? Try thinking step by step. The splattered blood and scattered books, picturing both together will confuse you. True. Mio wouldn't leave books strewn around, correct? Her room is always tidy and clean. What would happen if blood were to be splattered in such a room? If the blood was splashed on shelves full of books and knickknacks, doesn't mean there's books all over the floor. Maybe they... Why are the books scattered on the floor? Maybe they fell down before they got splattered. Maybe they were placed there before their room was splattered red for some reason. I mean, this makes sense, right? Is that correct? Not so sure. Yo would never leave things lying around, yada yada yada. Which means all of them? Maybe they... So it's not were placed there. Fell from the shelves. Before the room was splattered red. It was after the room was splattered red. No. Should have been before. Maybe they fell from the shelves for some reason. Is it? I just need to flip these around. And okay. Okay, so that is correct. Maybe they fell from... Oh my god, did I put fell from the... Oh my god, idiot. Maybe they fell from the shelves. I meant to put for some reason there. There, that's what I meant to do. Yep, must be it. The man... Oh, god damn it. Or maybe he threw the books all over the room first, then followed up with the blood. He's very keen on, like, presentation, okay? When he tries to haunt someone, he has to do it in the correct order. Okay, books fallen from the shelf. So I have 4 out of 7 clues. Hey, Jazzy. What the heck? You okay? Red all over the walls and floor. It smells horrible in here. Osman would be into it though. Okay. Weird thing to admit. Both for you knowing and him having. Assuming it's the man under the bed myth, this stuff is blood. Ugh, so it really is blood. You have to lick it to like see about the red room. From freaking Twin Peaks? Why would he want to throw his blood all around the floor? All around the room. You know, there was that pic posted online. Maybe he did all this just for the post. Why would anyone do that? Oh my god, Aiko-san is an influencer. And she's doing a El Paulina. Don't want to say it too much or I'm gonna get sued. She's doing this to go viral. Let's think things over for a bit. Remember where you saw it. At the door. Doesn't this mean a one-eyed monster was here? At least it wasn't a one-eyed snake. What? Miss Azmi, what exactly was your power about? I guess there was one of those because the man did take a piss in the bathroom. Clairvoyance shows me the past and memory of each location. Precisely. Seems that the less you know about what you see, the better. The more abstract they appear, possibly even as monstrosities. Ah, okay. Avoid over-focusing on the shadows, shapes, and forms. Try to deduce what they are doing from the clues you found. See, thank you for the advice. Thank you, my imaginary resident director boss. Well, my imaginary? The shadows I saw by the door through the glasses. What exactly is the shadow doing? Maybe the traces show him taking a picture after the room was splattered. Okay. Speed run. Fastest deduction, any percentage. Maybe the traces show him taking a picture after the room was splattered. I forgot what the word for deduction was. Could be. The layout seems similar to the photo posted online. Should be looking at the room with that thing. Okay, so I did that deduction. There's like a bunch of different ways of like doing a investigation. There's like inductive reasoning, deductive reasoning, stuff like that. Sherlock Holmes never uses deductive reasoning. Okay, any signs that the lock's been tampered with? Nope. Nope. Okay, nothing there. Nothing new with you. I can't check the bathroom. Let me check what she has in the fridge. Getting a little hungry, a little hungy, and a little angy too. Okay, so you don't have anything new. You might have something new, right? Look again. Yeah, it's the same as the posted photo. This eyeball monster is probably a clairvoyance view of the man taking that photo. Did he want to see or be seen? If it took the photo, what for? If I know more about what's happening, right, I should be able to see the man as he is, right? Getting anywhere? I've spent a lot of time examining things and like remembering to breathe too, but can't seem to find anything directly related to the man's identity or motive. Right. When the search boils down to this point, someone takes their cue. Their cue? And there it is. Supervision, hypervision, go on, pick up. I like that they make the controller vibrate as well. Hello? Hello? Meguriya speaking. Director-san? Cut the fluff, Zammy. Yeah, you and me too, Jazzy. I felt it might be a good time to give you a call. Ready to report. This case has been identified as the sighting of the man under the bed. The man appeared... Is it because he appeared out from under the bed? 2. The man appeared in Mio's room, which had been carefully locked up, and seemingly attacked Mio, but then splattered the room red too. So it seems like the man doesn't intend to directly harm Miss Mio. Strangely passive for a man under the bed. He's not attacking with the axe, plenty of opportunities to. Hey, director. Oops, my apologies. Of course the man makes his own decisions. Yeah, we're not... If the man under the bed wants to not attack someone, who are we to judge, okay? It's, you know, it's current tier. Let the man do what the man wants to do. Who am I to comment on his preferences? Exactly. That's not really... Also, compelling is the unexplained phenomenon he caused in a locked room with no trace of how he broke in. A wraith, a human vapor. It's not likely he has a tangible form, so it's not a wraith or ectoplasm. I hate to ask, but how is Babmy made? Oh yes, we can savor the speculations later. Savor? Really now? What's crucial here may be the act of splattering the room in red. Does the man under the bed really typically work like that? This urban myth has several variations. One of them has the protagonist leaving a friend's place but heading back to pick something up, and finding that friend's room all dark. They pick up their belongings without turning on the lights so they won't wake their sleeping friend and leave again. The room is covered in blood with a message reading, "Lucky you left the lights off, your friend was tasty." A room covered in blood exactly like Mio's room. Another urban myth exists called the Red Room Curse, but it doesn't quite match this case. By the way, wasn't there something in Mio's son's red-soaked room that caught your eye? Oh yes, the books from the shelves were scattered around. It seems that they fell from the shelves before the red mess happened. And so do you, it seems. If the man is still after Mio-san, he will almost certainly manifest again. Not again, isn't there something I can do? Your enthusiasm is most charming. In that case, could you kindly inspect this room again tonight? Say what? Okay, again? Director-san, do I really need to stay here in Mio's room all alone in pitch darkness? Anything could jump out. I can't do this. Leaving now. No, you must stay. Jasmine is currently at Aiko-san's place, so we have little choice here. Why is she at Aiko-san's place? Why wasn't I invited to the Aiko-san party? Then I should meet up with her first. I can't do this alone. I see. I was hoping everything might go back to normal for Mio very soon. Mio, yes, you're right. She needs our help right now. More importantly, Miss Azumi, kindly examine the ceiling near the shelves. The ceiling near the shelves. What if there's a trap door there? They got down from there, right? And then they disturbed some of the books, like they accidentally dropped some of the books by, getting on the shelf, and then they got down and then they threw blood all over the place. I'd hate to fall and make a noise. What's this? Ooh woo? I think I found the light switch. Director, I'm turning on the lights. Absolutely not! Why not? The conditions for the man under the bed to manifest are uncertain. One of them is the lighting in the room. You mean he shows up if the lights are on? Time of day is also an important condition. You haven't turned the lights on, have you? I was just about to. Can't stand this. I'm too scared. We need to hurry. Well, damn, lady, I'm trying. This is where I have to look right. Why does she look like she has a Ghostbusters backpack thing on? Hey, I feel something. A squarish frame? As I thought. You see, just there. Eat, what was that? The ceiling, it's creaking? Hide, Azumi. Huh? Hide now. Hide behind the curtains. No, that's where he lives! Lady! Damn, bro. feet pics for free? Shadowy feet pics? Why is the lights on? You, is it gone, director sign? What was that? Yes? Zammy? Jasmine. There was this man in Mio's room. Aiko's room. It's all red. What? Covered in red. Okay, maybe Aiko-san isn't the killer. Even though nobody's dead yet. Jasmine, thanks for picking me up. Yeah, how did I get to Mio's? I guess she just left me there and I just waited until nightfall. I just had a close call myself. But I'm worried about Mio. How are things over there? Well, those two are safe. I'll take us to Aiko's place, so you take over searching the socials. Now, whose account to start with? Aiko-san's, right? Sorry, I was just checking the time. I can't imagine her keeping silence after having her room splattered red. Let's get started. Okay, I'll keep an ear open, so just dip on through them. Gotcha, here goes. Need to check on Aiko-san, but I'm also worried about the heat on Mio's end. Whoa, lady! Saying she has a hot ass? I should check on both. That was a bad joke, I apologize. Came back from eating out and the whole room was eating out. Okay, never mind. Was covered in red paint. This is absolutely despicable. Why are you making photos like this? Oh no, this is bad. Aiko-san posted like we thought. Can't really see the room, but it's definitely all red. Does this mean Aiko's also a target now? Okay. I don't really like the social media thing. Cause sometimes like the clue is hidden in like a very mundane looking comment, so even as a prank that's going way too far. The price of fame. How's this part of being famous? What do you mean how's that part of being famous? If you're famous, weird people are making you famous as well and they like you. It's just Aiko with another over you. Oh, so maybe her name is just Aiko, not Aiko. On what grounds? Set up, it's her place. People are a terrifying creature. We're unable to contact you via your last post. How would it be possible to get in touch? How could she possibly keep up? I saw some protector girl. Oh. The one they're saying is Mio's stealth account. Protector girl. Zammy, seems they're onto you. You could check with the glasses, or maybe that's not the best idea. Oh. This is less about interest and more like, I wouldn't scroll through that, but go for it if you want. Okay, protector girl. Note, dart spec news. More like minimal speculation, double serving of delusion. I should check. I'll take a look to be safe. Don't expect too much, but related posts might be worth a look. Go for it. Okay. Mio's issue. Does this person know her? Calling it like the actual case name or something. Okay. Oh! Hey, sympathy helps, but don't post her full name. They're definitely enjoying this. Anyway, who is it that leaked her name? Okay, let's check these out. Okay, I think the guy going after. Okay, maybe there's a clue, another clue. Okay, no, it's not a clue. Okay, let's search. So, protector girl. Where's the girl who was all "don't say bad things about Mio when you don't know her"? She run for the hills after just one post. Who cares? Oh my god, people have too much time on their hands. Little white knights getting self-validation by pretending to care for others. Dime a dozen. That wasn't my intent. I just don't want anyone to flame Mio anymore. If only they'd only stop being so toxic. Yeah, I know how you feel. Our wannabe daddies getting jealous. Wannabe daddies? Raven Mio's alts. How could they? There's this deep-rooted stigma around what guilty people should be like. Both her and or reputation. These reactions were predictable. Clearly same person. LOL 100%. Who cares? Who cares why? Who cares if about... I can't... Like, some people just have way too much, you know, time in their hands and like way too little discipline and like not enough, like, you know, like grass touched in their lives. Okay, stupid idea. Oh, we have our way of handling things. Remember, you could post all you want, but that won't save me. Okay. Ooh, twisted expectations. Ooh, there we go. See, I told you that sometimes the clues are hidden in like weird places. Okay, let's do dark spec news. Speculates on intruder seen by icon Mio. Click here. The article itself is mostly just a recap and blowing things out of proportion to scare readers. Buyer beware speculation. What, isn't there? Buyer beware. You're in for a scare. That's what I was trying to think of. Mio sugar dates, Papa Stalker, Stoxer, Aiko signature money shot, and then another arrow to like question mark, and then another arrow to like money. Papa turns stalker, but no one knows for sure yet. So this is how even unfounded rumors grow. How come they aren't catching this dude? Thought I saw security cam footage. Ooh, what the hell? Security cam footage leaked? Come on, world. They spelled Mio's name wrong, so not exactly convincing. Am I gonna search up security cam footage? Check and make sure, right? Smells like bull. More like baloney. Okay, so I think Mio. Let's do Mio Sato. Let's see. Results found. Because I think I'm gonna have to do security cam and Mio. Hanging with a drama queen can do yada yada yada. Can do that to you. She'll have to move overseas. What do you mean? What's she done? Dr. Doc's name and address all in the box. Pompous Papas with sugar on top. Okay, bro. Top 10 rappers Eminem was afraid to not diss. Karma sucks for sugar dating bitches. Grr. Oh my god. I think I heard about the Red Room somewhere. Horror story or urban myth? Quite a yapper when it comes to those topics. Okay, let's look at the Red Room. At least it's not red rum, am I right? Oh, wait a second. Mortar. Yeah, seems worth a search. What is this celebrity tax nonsense? Totally agree, but also, what's up? If the person stalking Mio is one of her sugar dates, they might try doxing her. Probably. Ooh, what the fuck? Casually sharing Mio's personal details. Then again, maybe it's being shared even more. Okay, I'll try searching for this. Okay, yes. One issue, this keyword might be too vague. Yeah. It's gonna be this and this. Is this cam old or what? What do they mean here? Video fizzy and kind of unclear. Are they from Boober Eats? Hey, how can I order from that? Am I right? Looks like a man in the video. Super fuzzy delivery guy, perhaps? Someone's order for late night munchies? Ramen, maybe? Well, if you got him, smoke him if you got him? I messed up that quote. Looks like it's an electrical contractor to me. Looks like it. They're wearing what seems like a company-issued work uniform. Complete social media research. Okay. You okay? They got you with all that flaming, huh? Yeah, flaming hot Cheetos really upsets my stomach. I didn't imagine they'd respond that way. It's not their problem, so they'll say whatever they want. But there's no end to it, so I'll do what I can to help Mio. You've got the spirit. But have you got the gumption? But your voice is a bit shaky there. I can do this, you know. Yeah, just messing with ya. Don't mess with witches, or you'll get the stitches, bitch. Oh, okay, that ended way too aggressive. Maintenance dude in the pig had a creepy written all over him. Wow, he was just a dude doing his job. Just because he's, you know, ugly and like works for minimum wage, man. It's freaking fucked up. Might want to ask Aiko if anyone similar showed up. Understood. On site at the apartment building. Up to Aiko's room we go. Hi! Hi! Aiko's place. Alright, I think in the next video, we will finally get to the bottom of this. I still think that Aiko's somehow connected to all this. Happened while I was in the car waiting. Who done it? Why done it? Damn, bro. Jasmine really got the quotes, man. With this much in your face evidence, bet you'd see plenty of clairvoyant. Good point. I should scan the room first with the glasses on. Okay, I'm gonna do that. But I'm gonna end the video here for now. If you made it this far, I appreciate it. Remember to like and subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you on the flip side. Bye.